The following segment is sponsored by Beyond Finance. While January is Financial Wellness Month, Americans are starting the new year with a record $1.2 trillion in credit card debt. And after a high-spending holiday season, many are making financial resolutions to help keep themselves on track. Joining us now to discuss from Beyond Finance is the Chief Financial Wellness Advisor, Dr. Erika Rasure. Welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Okay, that $1 trillion number is eye-opening. What does record high credit card debt mean for the average family right now?
Yeah, record debt can mean record stress for many families. You're right, that 1.23 million or trillion number is stunning. And what it tells us is that many families are relying on credit cards just to get by. This isn't for luxuries, but this is for our everyday essentials and expenses. And you know, when balances keep growing, it creates this constant sense of pressure and uncertainty. And so for the average household, this isn't just about money anymore. This becomes a mental health issue as well, because that persistent debt can really start to erode confidence and increase stress, really ratchet up the anxiety in a household, and it just makes it that much harder to plan for the future.
Yes, and your research shows that 83% of people abandon their financial goals by March. So why do traditional financial resolutions fail so often?
Yeah, you know, it's so interesting, because January may still feel like a reset right now, but Americans have stopped believing that, these resolutions lead to some sort of lasting financial change. And it's not because people are failing at resolutions because they're bad at sticking to them, but rather it's because goals don't tend to stick around if they aren't aligned with a person's values from the get-go. Willpower can only get you so far. And so if you're listening to this and you're thinking, I don't have the willpower to get through, I'm ready to give up my resolutions, maybe consider taking a pause and then dig deeper to understand what values shape your whys around money. So your attitudes, your beliefs, your habits, your goals, and then start to work with the values instead of the willpower. And try to improve your money management and financial wellness that way.
Oh, that's so good. And you advocate for a values-first approach to money. What does that mean, and how can it help people build healthier habits?
The first thing to remember is that sustainable financial change starts with self-understanding, not self-criticism. When you are beating up on yourself, that is just telling yourself that there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. It's getting to the heart and the core of what matters most to you. And that's what values first approaches really, center on. What's a priority to you? Is it security, your family, freedom, stability, maybe even having a little fun from time to time? And so instead of asking yourself, why can't I stick to a budget? Start to ask, what's driving my choices? When I make this choice, is it aligned with my financial value, or is this choice pushing me further from it? And you can use those values to realign and course correct. And once you start to do that, you start to build habits that become supportive and sustainable and nourishing, instead of feeling like, you're in a state of restriction or punishment.
Yes, these are all great tips. Where can we go for more information?
Yeah, visit beyondfinance.com's financial wellness section. We have some really great free tools and educational resources, but I'm really excited to tell you that we have a free money mindset checklist designed to help people reflect specifically on this values piece and hopefully reduce some financial stress in the meantime.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining me today. Great to see you. Have a wonderful day.
You too.